The superficial world of the 1920s is represented by the color scheme of the film, which is dominated by light tones to give the setting an ethereal and substantial quality. Fitzgerald warns that, like Gatsby, America's materialistic habits will no doubt cause its tragic downfall. And he was right, because then came the Great Depression of the 1930s, perhaps the greatest downfall of all. Though both characters experience a tragic downfall, the nature of their downfall is slightly different. King Lear, having been reduced to nothing amidst the violent storm, realizes his flaws. The suffering he endures makes him a more humble and empathetic king. He finally shows concern for his people. He asks his fool, "How dost, my boy? Art cold? I am cold myself," and empathizes with the poorer classes in his kingdom. "Poor naked wretches, wheresoever you are, how shall your houseless heads and unfed sides defend you from seasons such as these?" So, even though just about everyone dies, Shakespeare leaves us with the hope that if we improve on our flaws, redemption is entirely possible. So, King Lear manages to redeem himself ever so slightly. But what about Gatsby? Even up till his death, Jay Gatsby never realized, or perhaps he just never accepted, his tragic flaw. That is, his false dream that one day him and Daisy would live happily ever after. Gatsby's delusion that Daisy would give up everything she has to be with him lasts until the moment George Wilson shoots him. In one of the most tragic scenes of Lerman's film, the camera zooms slowly towards Gatsby's ringing telephone, and its ringing reverberates, building up the tension to the ultimate question: is it Daisy? But alas, it is just Nick on the other end. And so Gatsby dies, never realizing that his dream was completely unattainable, no matter how much he reached for it, just like that green light at the end of Daisy's dock. To conclude, the tragic downfall is continually reconceptualized throughout time because it teaches us to learn from the mistakes that people like Lear or Gatsby made and recognize our own flaws to become better people. Case closed.